Okay, now, it's A.J. Wildman again. We're going to wrap up this third of three proposals on under national administrative issues. I just kind of added this after this last election, this federal election primary system for president that we've gone through once again. It's just a circus, all right, just a circus. And this is again where I will state my own preference, because some of these things, as I may have said before, I don't even like all these proposals. You may surprise you to say that and hear that. But again, I'm a systems analyst, and my job here was to find out how to write proposals that at least 60% of the population would vote for. And most often, it's a whole lot more than that, especially after people listen to a given proposal. Maybe they didn't like it perfectly the first time, but then they thought about it, observed what was going on in society, and they go, well, that's probably a good idea. Let's go with that. So anyway, this has to do with the federal election system, primary elections. Like we have the infamous Iowa caucus, we have the New Hampshire primary, and yada, yada, yada. My personal feeling is that the parties should get together, and I think there's a certain override that we should be able to apply for federal elections as opposed to state elections. Now, states want to have their elections for the local this or the local that, or for governor or county council, city council, school council. Fine, all right. Although I think they should grow up and have those on Saturdays too for elections. But the federal primary system, I believe, should be set up as just a primary in every state. Sure, you can have a separate one for Republican primary and Democratic primary, Democratic Party primary. That's fine. But they should just be primaries, not caucuses. People shouldn't have to stand up in front of a bunch of other people and tell people how they're going to vote. That's the privacy of the voting booth. Exposed, it's like, it's not good, and a lot of people are uncomfortable with that. So I think it should be that, and we need to work out, and I don't really have a strong recommendation on this, also that independent voters should be able to vote, I think, in both primaries. This will take a little bit of talking back and forth, and I'm not hard set on it. But I am hard set on it just being a primary system. Forget the caucuses. Let's have a primary system where people go in and vote, it's counted and reported. That's all I have to say on that. But I think it'll make the entire process a lot less crazy, and we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, that's it. We'll be talking about some other things. Really having the next group. Well, I don't like to put them in sequence here. I've created these in a certain sequence, and I haven't presented them in a certain sequence. So we'll just see you next time, and I hope that you're finding these interesting and encouraging, that we do have solutions to many of our problems. We just have to implement them. Thanks a lot, and take care.